Right. I know. Oh yeah, that's a good one. Okay. Hey guys, it's Sue with Ava's Bridal in Dallas, Fort Worth, Texas.
It's Jamae.
And today in this video, we are covering what to expect if you are a new bride coming in to shop for your dream dress for the first time. This is the video for you. We're going to be including some things like what should I bring, what should I wear, some tips to make this process more fun and meaningful for you and your guests. And so I've included a checklist in the description of this video, so don't forget to subscribe, of course.
What should I bring, and what should I wear?
Yes.
So we'll start with hair and makeup. I know a lot of you will be taking pictures, and I know a lot of you will want an ideal look, especially when you find that dress. You just wonder, how will I do my makeup? How will I do my hair? Well, that would be a great start to just kind of have that ready to go, and you'll love it because you'll have all the pictures taken, especially in the end when you find your dress.
And I really feel like when you don't have your hair and makeup done and you just have it slicked back in a ponytail, I feel like it's harder to visualize yourself. You don't feel as confident, you don't feel as pretty. So I always recommend just doing a natural version of you. You don't have to like go professional on anything, but definitely a good tip to look and feel confident and pretty in this appointment.
I agree. And also I would say bring a hair tie or a hair clip. Now we have some in the store for you, but I know a lot of times you just like to bring your own, and I know I always just carry them on my wrist, so that way it's just ready to go. And then clothing, so you know, you're going to be taking a lot of pictures and changing in and out of dresses, so maybe wear a cute maxi dress or something that's just loose fitting, just so that's easy to get in and out of. And like I said, at the end you'll be taking a lot more pictures and you find your dress, so yeah, just something, a cute outfit, because why not?
It makes me think of, we had this mom in the salon. Remember that mom that like brought an outfit to change into, and she was like running to the bathroom, and she was like, I wasn't expecting her to find the dress today. And she goes in the bathroom, changes her clothes, and comes out like Superman in like full armor. It was pretty cute. So yeah, it just goes to show that everyone wants to look good in those photos, whether they're the mom or the bride or anything. So everybody in the guest list needs to think about this.
For sure. And also underwear. I know that sounds crazy, but it is something that can be forgotten.
You would be surprised how many brides need to know that there's going to be someone in the room with you, and you do need to wear underwear. You would think you wouldn't need to cover this, but we do need to cover this one.
Yes, definitely. It's an easy one, but it's, you have to remember.
Gotta wear underwear.
And also, another thing would be a strapless bra, because I know a lot of times when you wear a regular bra, you're trying to strapless dress, the straps tend to get distracting because then you see black with white dress, and you're like, oh, okay. So that way, a lot of the times you end up putting them down anyway, so it just saves you that time. And I know you may plan on wearing strapless bra, so that way you can have an idea of how it's going to fit when you try your dress on.
Yes, and we do have bras here as well, but sometimes we don't have your size, and so it just will be just more confidence building to know that you have it on. And since you're going to usually wear a bra that day anywhere, instead of wearing a regular bra, just wear strapless or bring one. But if you don't own one currently, don't feel like you need to buy one. Just come and we will have some things for you to try.
Yes. And then another thing would be Spanx. You won't need Spanx, but I know a lot of the times brides are just comfortable because they wear it every day. Don't feel like you need to go out and buy Spanx. That won't be necessary. But if you already feel confident when you wear Spanx, then go ahead, bring them, wear them. Our dresses are made very well where they don't really need the Spanx, so that way, just whatever you're comfortable with.
Yes, and some of you that are more modest, you'll find that Spanx just cover you in all the places that you don't necessarily want out there. So you're always welcome to wear your Spanx if that's just for modesty reasons in the dressing room with your stylist.
Yes, and also shoes would be another good thing to bring. For someone who's petite, I know I like to just wear heels just because I know the dresses are very long. So I'm short, and that will give you just an ideal of what ideal heel height you'll be wearing with your dress, and see how much alterations maybe that you're looking into. So I just suggest bringing shoes with you.
And I think that's really so cool because, you know, I would never think to bring a heel, but a lot of my girlfriends swear by heels. I personally am a flats wearer. I'm really tall though, And so it just goes to show you how no two brides are alike. So don't feel like you have to. We do have some things here.
Yes.
But if you're someone who naturally knows that that's what you want to see, then definitely bring them. Put them in your bag.
Yes. And so last thing would be a water bottle. I mean, trying on dresses is like a workout. So I know it's great to have, and it's just easy. That way you don't feel like you have to ask or you're interrupting the appointment. You'll just have it readily available for you. So
Yes, that is so great. And here's another thing that you guys can expect when you're actually coming into the appointment. A lot of you want to know, well, what do I do when I first walk through the doors? Well, first of all, I want you to know that we are going to spend so much time with you. We really value this experience, and we don't want you to have unwelcome surprises when you come in. So because of that, we actually ask you a lot of questions. We'll have a phone call with you. We'll text and email pictures back and forth. We really want to know your style because we want to make sure that we have what you're looking for. And there's nothing more discouraging to a woman to want all these things and then to show up to the appointment and find out, oh my goodness, they don't have my price range or they don't carry my style. And we don't have that issue here, especially when the brides are responsive. Now, if you're not responding or you're not getting those phone calls, we're going to try to track you down, but that is one way that we can know that when you walk through the doors, you're going to already know us because we spend so much time planning ahead. And so then there's pictures. So we'll be sending pictures back and forth. Sometimes you'll be sending us pictures. Sometimes we'll be sending you pictures. Whatever pictures you are really important to, and that we've sent back and forth, just keep them in a folder on your phone because your stylist may want to talk with you face to face. It's one thing to see the pictures on the text message and have a phone call about it, but sometimes it's another thing to actually ask you face to face. So don't be alarmed if your stylist asks to see those photos, even though we've already kind of discussed them in phone call or text message. There's better communication that happens in person, so don't let that be a downer for you when they ask. So when you check into our salon, you're going to go to this side of the salon and check in at the counter, and then your party needs to all be here because we like to start the appointment with a store tour. And if you've got a couple of girls that are missing, it's really important that we wait for them and get the entire appointment started because your guests are so important in the shopping experience. And so we have more videos about choosing your guest list and all those kind of things that I'll link for you in the description. But it really is important for everyone to be here on time, so don't let that take away from your appointment time as well.
yes. And then I know a lot of you are asking, how long is my appointment? Should I show up early? What happens if I'm late? So appointments are 90 minutes long, but a lot of our brides find their dress in the first hour. And that leaves the last 30 minutes, to celebrate, take pictures, enjoy our champagne room. So we have that available as well.
And don't be alarmed if you find your dress in the first appointment. I feel like 3 out of 4 of our Ava's brides who come here end up finding it in that first appointment. So don't let that scare you. We will not pressure you, and you will know that you have found your dress. Your guests are going to guide you and steer you right, so it's going to be a really great experience, but don't be surprised when it happens in that first appointment. And the magic will happen.
Yes, it will. You'll have that feeling. And so a lot of you ask, should I show up early? And we suggest probably showing up 5 to 10 minutes early, and that way you can make sure all your guests are here, and then that way you'll be ready to start your appointment. And so last is, what if I'm late? Well, if you're arriving around 15 minutes late, that's where it can be a little tricky, but we do our best to accommodate all of our brides. Yeah.
I know this one's so hard because it's like, well, what if I'm running late? And there's some pros and cons to different things. So we most of all want you to drive safe, get here as quickly and as safely as you can. And when you get here, don't worry so much about the fact that you were late. Just be ready to jump in and let's make use of the time that you have left over. But a lot of brides do ask, well, can I just stay in the salon and self-service and go to another room or stay in my room or whatever? And for a lot of reasons, that's not going to work because we are by appointment so that we can take that time and spend quality time with you each as individuals. And no two brides are ever alike. And just think about you and how you would feel if you started your appointment and you planned this day for your friends and your family and your mom to take off work to be there. and then your stylist was just like helping multiple people, and it wouldn't be right to you, and so we definitely couldn't do that to another bride as well. Now, if there's no one scheduled and we can absolutely be flexible, we love being flexible and easy to work with. It's when it's going to impact another young lady who's here and who's really excited and who's been looking forward to this. We want to start her appointment on time. We want to give her the same attention as we would want you to have. Okay, is champagne served in the appointment? I love getting this question. So some of you will pay for a VIP reservation, and we've had reservations where the VIP appointment started, and then some of the guests will like wander off and be like, we're a VIP appointment, where's our champagne? And that's a great question, so we hope that you'll share this video with your guests. But we actually don't serve champagne, food, drinks, beverages, cupcakes. We don't serve any kind of food or drink in the dress area. So if you go back down this hall, we have our VIP suites, and we don't serve food in those dressing rooms for the reasons that we've already been talking about. We are the only bridal salon, to my knowledge, that has a dedicated private room. Our standard appointments are complimentary in the first 1 or 2 visits. If you're coming in for that 3rd visit, then you'll definitely have a credit card on file so that you can book that 3rd visit. But most of our brides find their dress in the 1st appointment. If not, they'll come back for that 2nd appointment, and then we'll definitely be able to help you on a paid 3rd visit if you'd like to do that as well.
Awesome. Well, thank you for watching our video. Be sure to subscribe as we take this journey with you.
Subscribe below, and don't forget to check out the description links. We've got some links here for you. But guys, we're so excited to take this journey with you and help you say yes to the dress.
Can't wait.
Yeah.